Hi, I'm Abraham Sand. Welcome to my course. To begin with, I want to tell you the story of fragrance from our own ancient holy tradition. And this has been very much the basis of my book, Mystical Aromatherapy. And we'll be studying this in detail in the course in one of the lessons. But the fragrance of the Garden of Eden was the most beautiful fragrance possible, the most beautiful fragrance ever created. And we learned from our teachers that this same fragrance of the Garden of Eden is actually the fragrance of the Ketoret temple incense. These are the oils of the temple incense, which we burned in the first and second temple for more than 800 years. The temple incense has the same fragrance as the Garden of Eden. And also the Messiah has this fragrance. And not only that, because the Messiah is a role model for all of us, every person has the opportunity, the possibility to attain this scent, that their body would emanate this heavenly scent when a person is in perfect health. That's why the Messiah emanates the scent, because he's or she or they are thought of as a person or a couple who is perfect in every way, and therefore they emanate this beautiful scent of the Garden of Eden and the fragrance of the Ketoret. It also, the same fragrance, brings perfect fragrance perception. In other words, if a person becomes very pure, very holy, very healthy, and they begin to attain the fragrance of the temple incense of the Garden of Eden, at the same time, they attain better and better fragrance perception. Their sense of smell gets better. It gets so good that they can tell all about a person just from the person's scent. They can tell their lineage and ancestry. They can tell about the deeds in their lifetime that they've done. They can tell where they're standing right now on their pathway, all from their fragrance, because a very enlightened person has a perfect perception of fragrance, as well as emanates a beautiful fragrance. Now, we learn that in the Garden of Eden, the plants were created on the third day of creation. All of the botanicals, all of the medicines, all the herbs, trees, flowers, every type of plant was created on the third day of creation. And people and animals were only created on the sixth day of creation. In other words, all the medicines were already created and in place and ready, so that when people and animals came along, everything would be available to us for our healing and our medicine and our food. And God wisely created, we learn, all of the medicines, all the botanicals that we need in the Garden of Eden for our healing, for every type of ailment, for every type of imbalance and disease and sickness. There are botanicals, at least before the ailment progresses very far, that can rebalance your condition and your body on all levels and help restore your health, bring you back to a state of perfect health. Yet botanicals were created on the third day of creation as medicines for every type of ailment. It's not witchcraft. It's not a coincidence. It's a matter of us being knowledgeable about the plants that are created by the Holy One and about their medicinal values and how to use them, each one, what its special properties are. They're angels and they have powerful healing properties. And the only thing that stands in the way is our lack of knowledge about the botanicals and how to use them most effectively and safely to treat any type of ailment that we have or help anyone we know that needs help treating an ailment. It's a matter of knowing the botanicals and how to use them. And of course, the essential oils are the super concentrates of the botanicals. In aromatherapy, we're working with the essential oils of the botanicals, which are their super concentrates. They have virtually all the medicinal value in very super concentrated form. 1 drop of essential oil is 30 grams of dried plant material, has all the medicinal value, most of it, in 1 drop. So they're very powerful and sophisticated medicines of the botanicals that were created on the third day of creation for our healing. Natural plants were designed for our food and medicine and our support, and they treat every type of ailment. Fragrance is not even mentioned in the creation story at all. All the other senses that we have are mentioned, except the sense of smell. And the rabbis and teachers learned from this that the sense of smell was extra special and remained elevated and remained pure and holy even after we were expelled from the Garden of Eden. Our sense of smell today, even today, by far, is our most perceptive and reliable sense. It's connected directly to the limbic brain, and it still has the potential holiness and power and perception that it had when we were in the Garden of Eden. Today, if we learn how to access it, because it's connected directly to our higher consciousness and to the Holy One. Now, Adam and Eve took aromatic plants out of the garden for healing, and they had permission even to return to the garden for a period of time to collect all the botanicals, all the medicines, to take with them when they were expelled from the garden, to take with them into this world, only to help us stay healthy and make our way back to the garden. They took the plants actually to help us maintain in this world and reach such a high level that we can actually return to that heavenly conscious state of the Garden of Eden. And these are the botanicals that they took out of the garden to help us along the way. As a divine gift from the Holy One, our sense of smell remained at the very highest level for tikkun olam and for returning to the garden. So that at the end of days, we will return to the garden and complete the whole cycle. And we'll reach that heaven state, that same heavenly place where we started before we were expelled from the garden. And these botanicals that Adam and Eve took out of the garden are our medicine and our guides and our angels to help us return to the garden ultimately. It's all about each one of us attaining as much as we possibly can a state of perfect health. And that's what aromatherapy is all about. Now, our sense of smell is the key. It's the one sense that remains elevated all this time, from the days when we were in the garden. Our sense of smell can help guide us back. Our nose is our medicine detector. Our nose, our sense of smell, guides us to the right botanical medicines that will heal us and return us to the garden. And with our limbic brain, our highest consciousness, the part of the brain that science doesn't understand, that's connected with dreams, higher consciousness, intuition. This is the part of the brain that the sense of smell, the olfactory nerves are connected directly to. With our limbic brain and our sense of smell, our body can detect its medicine, the right botanicals, and especially the right essential oils. We can detect them through our sense of smell because it's still holy and pure and reliable. It doesn't make mistakes like our other senses, which are connected to the rational brain. With our other senses, on the rational brain level, they could be right or wrong. But with the limbic brain senses, like our sense of smell and our highest consciousness, it's more like the third eye. It's either more open or more closed, but it doesn't make mistakes. You just have to open it. Open this channel of your sense of smell, and you'll be gaining all kinds of valuable information. And for one thing, it'll help to guide you to the right medicines, especially the right essential oils to use in any type of treatment. This is the basis of my fragrance testing technique, by the way, that I've developed over the last 30 years. We'll be learning about it in the course, and it will help you tune in on exactly the right oils to use in any treatment and how to formulate them correctly through fragrance testing. We're going to learn all about that. Unfortunately, most other people who I haven't studied with don't know about this technique, and the schools don't know about it here in Israel, and they don't teach it, but my students all know about it really well. So stay tuned and stay with the course. So welcome to my online training. It's such an honor to study with you. And as we study together, please let me know how I can fully assist you to reach all of your goals and beyond. Looking forward to studying together.